Every single time I try to go live, it wants to fight me about the camera angle. There we go. It's a little better. Let's see. Zoomy, zoom outy. Nope, that's as far as we're going to go. It's probably good enough. A little adjustment. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties, as always. Let's see here. Now, let's see if I'm actually live. Ah, there I am. Cool. Finally got it working. Sorry, guys. Little delay. And yes, I gotta mute that. Shh. There you go. So who's out there? I'm gonna crack this bad boy open tonight just for fun. Anybody live watching can enjoy. This is gonna take a while. I'm no hurry. And I'll do this in parts anyway. So this is Flower Gold Wizards. Up there, Wisconsin Flower Gold Wizards. Jason. His super tough black poison. Let's see if this is any worse than that Devil's Dandruff from last week. Worse, better. That was a fun bag. Or was it 2 weeks ago? Been so busy. And we're just here goofing off. Nothing special. There he is. Hey, what's up, Alt? Yeah, ATC. Sorry, brother. Maximum 5-minute live. Oh, I love it. I'm sure somebody could rip through one of these pretty quick, but not me. So I'm probably already losing stuff. See, there's a speck trying to get away right there. Yep. So you're going to be like that. Boy, there's no lack of those heavy black sands in there, that's for sure, huh? Hey, thanks for coming in, even if you're only stopping by to say hi. I know I'm kind of doing these on the fly these days. Never know. It's hard to plan anything. I was really hoping to be out there in Ohio this weekend with Aqua and all that team, but no, work wanted to keep me here this time. So one time you do want to travel, nope. Any other time, I don't want to travel. It's like, you better go. Yeah, at first I certainly didn't have any desire for Texas. I was there for 8.5 weeks anyway. After, I don't know, about the second week there, it's like, no, yeah, this place isn't so bad. It's just super crowded, super huge. Dallas area anyway is where I was. Quite a cultural mix there too, which was interesting. A lot of interesting food. Some good barbecue. Hi, Millie. But enough about Dallas. Trying to unwind from this week. Another brutal week of projects at home. This will be interesting to see when I get to the smile. So, I haven't done one of these bags before, but anybody who watches Flower Gold Wizards knows that he gets a lot of gold from Lake Superior, and it's the finest tiny micro poop, micro fly poop you can find. You really got to have good eyesight, which I do not always have the best eyesight. And by the way, if you guys can't hear me very good either, I don't know how do I sound, but I'm getting that corrected too. So I got myself well, I shouldn't say I got myself. My wife bought me the new iPhone, the 17 Pro, and it finally showed up yesterday. So I got to take it down to the store and get it all dialed in. But I already went on Amazon and ordered a brand new DJI mic for it, for video streaming. Because of course, every time you get a new iPhone, the old adapters don't fit the new shit. So, like, now they don't use the FireWire anymore. Now they're using the USB-C, like every other person out there should be using. Yeah, it's the let me see what the exact model is here. Give me a second. Yeah, DJI Mic Mini 2X. So 2X, 1 plus 1 mobile RX. So yeah, 2 mics and the little adapter for the phone. It's pretty cheap too. It was only $50. $48. Can't complain with that. I think I spent more than that on the Komika ones I bought a few years ago. Oh, that's cool. I love a good battery life too. Alright, enough jib jabbing. Get back to the gold. Jason E., what's going on, brother? Welcome in. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, so you guys check this out. I don't know how often you guys pay attention, but while I was down in Texas working for my current company, doing that gig down there, I had an opportunity for another job and applied and went through the whole interview process and everything, but was turned down at the end, mostly because it was my fault. The last 2 interviews of 4 in one day, and I was suffering from an ear infection and running a fever. I could barely remember my own name after, the 4th hour of being interviewed. So, they took somebody else over me, although did get a letter, saying, hey, you've got a great skill set. Even though you didn't do it this time, feel free to come back next time. So, guess what? Checking my email at 11:30 last night, and mail hits my box from that company posting their newest job openings, and they happen to have another opening for the same job. So, of course, I applied for it. Yeah. No, trust me. Right now, I'm only allowed one wife. Right now, I couldn't handle more than one wife. I am sorry. I don't know how those people do that shit, but, oh, thank you. Yeah, can't keep up with one. It's more of not a matter of keeping up, it's a matter of putting up with. How's that sound to you? I kid, I got a good wife. Been together a long time. In fact, we just hit that 30-year mark this year, which is pretty crazy. I'll tell you what, you know, 30 years with the same woman, if something were to happen tomorrow, oh my God, you know how much work I've had to put into this one? Why in the hell would I want to start over? Ugh. If she heard me say that, I'd probably be getting a fly swatter in the back of the head right now. The nice thing is, I'm finally out of birthday zone for the year. Oof. June, July is brutal. So all three of my kids are July and the first week of August. My wife is in July. My mother is in July. My best friend is in July. I mean, not that I buy him or anything, but usually. But I mean, just all the hassle of dealing with birthday after birthday. Now I can breathe. Now I get to save money for Christmas. Funny enough, my current job did decide to finally kick down a little bit of a raise after 5 years without one. But it wasn't enough for me to stick around. I'm still looking. He was going to give me a little bit of extra pay dirt money. Who else we got in here? Who got in here? Ollie Skeeter. What's going on? How do you say that? Dan Chua? Hello? Thanks for coming in. Yeah. I can't complain. I cannot complain. Even after all that time, never came home to a naked man hanging out my bedroom window either. At least not that I know of. Oh, welcome in, Ollie. That's awesome. Ollie Skeeter. I love that name. Just slowly panning. See some of that tiny stuff. Okay. Now I'm starting to see the challenge here. All right. So there's going to be some tiny sneakers in there. Time to get my strong spectacles on. Oh, there's some slipping down there, but I'm gonna let that slip down there. I'm gonna focus on this big pile up here. See if we can clean that out a little bit. Only 3 people watching. Aw. That's okay. I'm just gonna goof off for a little bit. I had problems getting the video going the first try. Stupid camera orientation. Hopefully the new phone doesn't give me as much hassle with that. But mostly I'm just trying to do a few more lives now and then, just to kind of get used to it a little more, I guess, and build up some watch hours if I can. My watch hours, since I've been away for so much and I was so inactive for so long, they dipped down to pretty much, it was under 400. And at one point I was near the 3,000 for the first step, but kind of gets frustrating. It's like the hours drop off the quicker than you put them on sometimes, especially if you're not on top of it. Oh yeah, look at all that gold still stuck in there. I'm gonna take a good while being nice and slow. I think I'm trying to work my way up to so, I've done some double black diamonds and some other really good challenge. Bear Prospecting's challenge bag was a good one too. Really good one. In fact, I don't think I even found it all. Still have the tailings and such, but it's a tough bag. But really working up to that kinky vial. You guys know what that is. I have the original vial. I don't know if I think he's doing bags or something now, but I don't know if they're the same as the old school kinky vial. He had a challenge to it was like a gram or a half gram. See if you could pan it out in an hour. Many people have tried. Many people have failed. There's only a couple people out there that have actually beaten it. Probably more now. North Nevada. Oh, cool. Clutch Impossible bag wasn't bad either. That one, surprisingly, I almost hate to say it, but it was probably the easier of the challenge bags. I mean, it was a good bag, but I've had much harder than the Clutch one. Hey, the first pan left a little bit in there just in case. Yeah, Double Diamond. I've done several of those. I actually like that one pretty well too. Just it's one of those like got nothing to do for half a day. Sit down and pan one of those. Take your time. This is exactly. Oh, I'm not ripping through this. I'm gonna find a gram in a half hour. I'm gonna find a half gram in about 5 hours. Which I believe this would. Yeah, this was a half gram. Nice bit of material though. Super fine. Speaking of lives, everybody's still here. I'm going to be doing a live with B&B possibly tomorrow. Much easier bag, I would think. But we both got the Vendetta mystery bags. And we were thinking about doing a collab video. We're just trying to figure out a time, put it together. If you haven't seen that, Vendetta did that. He's got mystery bags. I think they range from 100 up to 500, I believe. Oh, who makes this bag? This is Flower Gold Wizards. Out of Wisconsin. Eh? And if you're not sure who Jason at Flower Gold Wizards is yet, make a little search, go check him out. He's very entertaining. And yes, he does a lot of flower gold hunting. One of his favorite bags, or one of my favorite bags from him, is the Uperlite bag. If you don't know what a Uperlite is, they're found in Lake Superior, and they glow under a UV light. Pretty crazy, nice orange golden glow from a white rock. I might have one somewhere around here, but I don't have my UV light. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jason's a good guy. Oops, I gotta quit sticking my hand in front of the camera, sorry. Still wonky. Did you just get out today? Or is it the drugs there, A3? Are they injecting you with dangerous marijuanas? Hey, Hobo, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for coming in. Whoop, got distracted. Not super worried. This will be one of those bags I'll pan, like repan, and then repan, and then run through the sluice, and then repan. See where I'm going here? See, I just saw another little piece sneak away in there. It's all black sands. Clutch. The person people don't talk about, right? Some people, I don't know. Never got it. Outside of the fact that he way overcharges for his pay dirts. I don't have a problem with them. His pay dirts are actually kind of fun, just way expensive. I think I've tried almost every one of his. Hey, there he is, AAA. What's going on, brother? Thanks for coming in and chilling out. If you didn't notice, a little bit of black poison. Yeah, I've heard the stories. Right. Attitude. But I've never met the guy in person, so couldn't say one way or another. Was it you? Was it you that told me about that, or thought I heard that from somebody else too? Like getting on people about becoming Patreons at his, like one of his events or some shit. Like where he invited a bunch of people out to prospect his claim. And then when people got out there, he was like drilling them to become Patreons or members or such and such. I don't. Again, I wasn't there. I don't know if it's true. Oh, maybe Culver was one that was telling me about that. Speaking of, man, I haven't talked to that dude in a while. Shit. Need to reach out to him. Anybody heard from Culver Prospecting recently? I see an issue here. I need to move this up a little bit. A little bit more. Different angle. Hey, there, that's a little better. Oh. Now you guys can see too. Hey, yes, SCP, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. You got a Patreon solicitation from Culver? Really? How did you get that? Like a pop-up ad or something weird? Oh yeah. Yeah, this would be a long multi-part video. I'm just goofing around. Doing a little bit at a time of this one. But I'm also going to be putting out a video for Vendetta Lynx. What was that? Lynx Creek? Lynx Crossing? Where'd my bag go? Classified it all out last night, too. Ready to go. Of course, now I can't find the damn bag. Anyway, I had 2 bags from Vendetta. One of them I got classified out. I'm going to make a video out of. The other one is that mystery bag, and I think B&B and myself might do a collab video on that one. Hey, you little tiny boogers. Of course, you splash a little water and you run away. Maybe tomorrow evening, afternoon, not sure yet. I need to get my new phone dialed in. Get my microphone. Jeff Williams. I actually signed up for his Patreon for a year, then canceled it. But I still get all the emails. All his fine slim challenges and advertising for his gold guessing. He's got a lot of Patreons. Tell you what, winning one of his Patreon giveaways is almost like winning a small lottery, because of all the people that have put in for those contests. Yeah. That is a good point. Wes is just here to sell his product or his guitars, if he sells those anymore. Businessman. Tell you, definitely not like Mike at Gold Nugget Sales, though. That dude actually shows up in chats. I see him on different chats all the time, on live videos. People do. He's probably a bigger seller than Clutch is. I would think, or at least close to it. Yep. It's true. But, I mean, at least he's out in the community. I mean, he's posted on some of my review videos before. I do a bag from him. I've seen posts. So... that's a big difference. I kind of look at stuff like that as you know, almost like if you buy a car. You go to a dealership and you buy a car. And okay, you bought the car, and every 6 months or a year you get a message from the dealership just asking how everything is going. You know, if there's anything they can do to help you out, you know, do you need an oil change or you know, opposed to a dealership who signs the paper, shoves you off the lot, and they don't remember your name 2 weeks later. So, hey, Lord Shadow, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by, listening to some chit chat. Well, I go crazy trying to find every little speck of gold out of this bag. It's going to take a while. And no, guys, I am not the fastest panner when it comes to this stuff. You watch who else watches Miller? I'm sure everybody does, right? That guy can rip through a pan of dirt like nobody. I mean, I don't know how he goes so fast, especially even with difficult stuff. All that practice, I guess. So I'll stop pulling when I start seeing gold coming out of there. Probably on a little fast. That's okay. I'm watching. What happened? Both turbos. What kind of truck do you have? Oh, don't tell me it's an Eco Beast. Twin turbo 3.5 or 2.7. Either Eco Beast or Eco Boom, depending on who you talk to. What else is running twin turbo out there? Thanks for modifying. Then again, these new trucks, they're changing all the damn time. I think the new Dodge is going to be, what they say, it's straight six twin turbo, the new Hurricane. I'm actually kind of excited for that one, to be honest. This is a good part. What's up, OC? I don't know. What do you consider the good part, brother? This is just the beginning part. This is like the second teaspoon out of this bag. So I'm going to be here for a minute. I just thought I'd share. You guys can hang out as long as you'd like. Look, there's gold in there. Starting to come out. But those are just the chunks you can see really good. There is a lot of little pieces. Like that little guy right. I see you. Oh, ATC, are you still here? I got something to show you. I got a new toy too. Don't worry, it's just bubble soap. Hey, more surfactant, right? I know this was my daughter's birthdays were last week. Took him shopping to this store over in Salt Lake. It's a Japanese store. Everything in there is from Japan and it's all priced in yen. And I just happened to walk past this little toy aisle and they had the bubble gun. And I was like, oh, there's no way. I gotta get this. $8 or 500 yen, I believe it was. But yeah, I couldn't pass it up. That is funny too because the store is kind of like it's a Japanese version of kind of like a dollar store. Everything in there is super cheap. Usually, a couple items are like this, $8. And the girl at the counter while I'm ringing up all the stuff for my kids and she rings that up and she goes, "This is $8. Is that okay?" I said, "Yeah, that's okay. That's my toy." She just laughed. Oh yeah. You know what really sucks though is it was for my twins and they just turned 17. And my son is 15 and he has no interest in going out to shop for goofy shit like that. So, I don't have much time left. I can go be a grown child with my children. What's if I'm lucky enough they let me come with them? What am I missing? Oh, I'm sorry. Air factor. I guess talking about, Navy and military. Oh, that's cool. Thank you for your service, gentlemen. I, on the other hand, was a dumbass in high school for a couple reasons. I was actually enlisted to go into the Marines on a delayed entry program they were doing back in the day. And basically, like a week after I graduated from high school, I'd be on the bus or plane or boat or whatever, however, they were going to get me down to San Diego. But got halfway through my senior year of high school, got kicked out of my parents' home because I was 18. My stepdad wasn't having it anymore, and I wasn't having him anymore. Ended up going to getting a job, dropping out of high school. I missed the chance. So, I don't know if that was for good or bad, but the job I ended up getting was being a nurse's aide. So instead of going to boot camp and being shipped over to Iraq at the time, or no, Saudi Arabia at the time, this is the 90s, Desert Storm was just lighting off. So instead of going over and doing that, I got to work in a nursing home wiping asses for a couple years. It was a life decision I still ponder. But then again, I'm a ginger kid. You see my ass in the desert? Hell no. I make jokes about it, but yeah, it's one of the. I still can't say if it was a regret. It's the only reason I consider it a regret is because I didn't follow through on something I signed up for. Yeah. Anyway, that's old history. Christ, I'm going to be 55 here in a couple months. That was back when I was 17. 17, 18. But I still don't know which one was worse, or which one would have been worse. I think I saw more people die as a nurse's aide than I would have as a Marine, as funny as that may sound. But just not in the same sense that you think of. See you, Lord Shadow. Sounds funny. See you, Lord. Jesus comes down. Good night, my son. Not you. I was talking to my friend. I'm full of dry humor, aren't I? Dad jokes. Starting to pull that stuff out of there. It's getting there. There we go. Spread it out a little. Decent little smile up there. Just out of the second little spoon. It's a lot of fine material, but there's a lot of fine gold in there too. Look, even more up there. Knock it back. I add too many bubbles to my water. Is there such a thing as too many bubbles? Yeah, little buggers down here. I see you. Yeah. And there's still more in there. That's where it keeps bouncing, though. Come on. All right. So I see how it is. Some of this is going to be the let me see if I can throw the pan against the wall kind of challenge, huh? So that's how the fight's gonna be. There you go. Now I got yous. Ever so tiny. I know there's going to be more in there, but like I said, we're going to repan. And then repan it. Then probably repan it again. just a little bit at a time. Just out of curiosity, what do I find if I do just kind of rip through this a little bit? I find I'm seeing stuff flying out of my pen is what I'm seeing. Hey. It's not a speed reaper. Some gold in there though. Some good gold in there. So ridiculously tiny little pieces. But hey, that's what I bought this for. Right? Oh, some nice chunkers too. In the scope of tiny flower golds. There's some nice big pieces in there. Yeah, I'll get some black sand in there, but that's okay. I'll get it up later. Hey, Goomba. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I didn't even put any on any of my cheesy AI music for you guys. That's all right. After this pan, I'll probably wrap it up for tonight anyway and pick it up another night. No way I'm going through that whole bag in one night. What I will do is when I get through this part, we'll do a little micro snuffer dump just to see what I found so far. There we go. Pull most of that out. I get too much bubble water in my bubble water. Oh, come on. I'm sleepy tonight, too. A long week. But had I been in Ohio right now, out on the river in the party, I'd be whooping it up. Look like a teenager. So you guys ought to party. They're not watching. They're out there partying. Dang it. Nice. So a little bit of gravel in there, but that's all right. Let's do this real quick. It's not a tuna. So let's hope it's nothing unmanageable. We all know what cancer can do. Besides go itself. Mostly. Just needs to go itself. Yeah. And get some cleaner water on that. Hey, not bad for the first 3 teaspoons out of there. And I'll get that cleaned up. But anyway, I am going to call this video night. Oh, T.O., you just showed up. But anyway, thanks for stopping in, hanging out for a little bit, entertaining me while I just kind of mess around a bit. I'll bring it back next time I bring it back. Try to give you guys more of a heads up. And the STO, what's up, brother? Yeah, we're just goofing off with some black poison. Figure these are fun for live videos because they take a lot of time. You can't just rip through them. People get to hang out and just chill. Yeah, it's going to take me about another hour to clean all that stuff out of there. Anyway, again, thanks everybody for stopping in. We'll catch you guys on the next one.